Um, the weather, as I say, is going to continue being roughly like this. Snowing a little bit of wind, a little bit of fog as well. I think it should be something like -5 or 6 degrees. It's not horrendously cold. In addition to that, there is slight gusts of wind, and we suspect that there might be slight increase of wind as the day goes on. Light conditions will get much better as the day goes
Need a
on.
man on the window.
Daybreak will be in about half an hour's time, I think. There isn't a hell of a lot of other relevant information, except that the airfield has been bombed repeatedly and is no longer useful. There are some enemy forces which have taken up positions there, but not in any significant strength. Now, your tasking is to take out an enemy forward patrol moving towards the north. Your mission is to take out an enemy forward patrol moving towards the north. The end state shall be that enemy forces has run into our forward elements, i.e. you, and have been stopped at key positions. The end state shall be that enemy forces have run into friendly positions and have been stopped at key positions. You have been tasked with taking care of a main crossroad in the forest. I'm gonna give it a yellow box on map. Right here. Crossroad down here. Grid reference 03312, sorry. There is a friendly position to your direct southwest, which is suspected to spring the ambush before you get the opportunity to spring your ambush. Their intent is to, after having sprung the ambush, to retreat in a northerly direction along right here. So what I want you to do is essentially I want you to move from our position and down there. Now, for equipment, I want you to bring at least 4 times claymore mines. I want you to bring 1 times anti-tank weapon just in case. And I think about 800 rounds should be sufficient for the machine gun. Other than that, smokes and grenades will probably be very handy in the forested terrain. I think also, if I was to remember correctly, you should all have NVGs just in case for the beginning of the forward march, though I think the weather conditions and the light conditions shall be decent enough for you to move, especially along the roads. For execution and general outline, when you've moved towards the south and taken out your position, you are to start fortifying that main position. Not fortify, but prepare for an ambush. You will make sure that you have the angles covered, especially towards the west, right here, and the east, down here. Your line of retreat will be going northward. What I want you to do is, as you should remember, you should focus on slowing down the enemy forces whilst our main positions are being consolidated to your north. In other words, after your first initial ambush, you will maneuver further to the north and set up a secondary ambush. And then further again, and then further again. Your last prepared ambush should be roughly near this intersection up here. When Touchdown comes on, I will leave him to plan how you're going to do each and every one of the ambushes. Now, as for the call signs, I will, as always, be the 1-0 Alpha call sign, and you will be divided into, I presume, 1-1 Charlie and 1-1 Delta. Now, there is also the battalion mortars, which have been put in organic support of your forward position, known as Zulu. That's more important for touchdown. If you are in need of calling in Zulu, I would advise having some pre-arranged TRPs, especially on the forward positions. When it comes to air attack, we have had short strafing runs by air over the last 2 days, but considering the weather conditions, I am thinking that it'll be unlikely that there'll be some really dedicated attack runs, especially into the forest. They might still try, but given the fact that it's very difficult to see in there and it's also rather difficult flying conditions, it's unlikely. I think that's pretty much it, gentlemen. I think also... Oh, before I forget. As I say, with the weather conditions, the weather will improve throughout the day, but the snow will not go completely away, and there is a certain chance that there will be an increase in the latter stages of maybe a little bit more of a gust of wind. So keep that in mind. Do I have any questions?
Can we get anything mechanized?
Sadly, much like our opposition, a lot of our vehicles are currently stuck in mud and in snow further towards our north.
So we don't have a half track laying around.
Sadly, no.
Sir, question.
Hmm?
Are we allowed to take over enemy vehicles we capture? Or will the enemy be
If you
paying-
shall capture them, then fair enough. You may withdraw them and take them to friendly positions. Remember, that's not the priority of the mission, however. The priority of the mission is to slow down the enemy advance. Any other questions?
Negative.
Right.
I have to ask a little rundown to brief with the map. Well, that's about it.
Yes, I've left it relatively open to you. I will be giving you some more details as soon as you feel ready.
Yeah, sure.
I'm also going to detail up the map a little bit,
Just now, Tab.
for
I
giving
am
a bit
so
of a
accordingly
better
good.
idea what's been happening.
Could we bring some UGL grenades as well? I think that would be grand.
I will get you some 40mm grenade.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna draw out the rough positions of the areas we're currently digging into, just to give you a little bit more of an idea. And also the area of the main enemy attack as of yesterday. It's a bit too big, I'm afraid. I'm gonna pull it down so you can actually see where the friendly position is located. If you look on your map, Torstein, you should see a yellow box.
Yep, see it.
That is your forward ambush position.
Sure.
I want you to locate at least one ambush on the crossroad. Your secondary main ambush position shall be located near the secondary crossroad due north of it. And also, your main tasking is to slow down the enemy as they advance on this road towards the north.
Sure, they're
Now-
coming in from the west, yeah.
You have a friendly position on this crossroads right here, which will also spring an ambush. They've already put themselves on their position. They will continue withdrawing towards their north after they've sprung their initial ambush. So you should be able to hear them when they've started their initial ambush, and that should indicate that the enemy isn't too far away.
Do they come with you as to give the estimated
Yes.
strength?
Yes.
Fair.
For reference, they are 1-2 Charlie, if you want to request
1, 2,
information. from
Charlie. Thank you. Now I'll go through you, yeah.
them. That'll go through me.
Sure. Equipment that we can bring?
I've already detailed most of it. Most of them have it already, but you should make sure you have 1 times anti-tank weapon system and 4 times claymore mines.
Moves on me.
And that is as a minimum. If you can bring a couple more, that would be grand, but it isn't necessary. 4 should be
Well-
neutral.
If I am allowed to bring someone, I'll bring 2 few.
Can we move out in vehicles?
Any other questions?
Can we move with
No.
vehicles?
Negative.
Oh.
The problem, the vast majority of our vehicles are stuck in the mud. The rest are soon to be emptied of fuel. And in addition to that, we don't want them to hear you move through the forest, especially to the north.
And where is our current position?
Our current position, to give you a rough outline, is in sort of roughly the forest up here.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's not fair. Far.
It's not that far now. Which is also very likely why this position will be, and if your mission goes poorly, this position will be abandoned and moved further back.
Yeah. If we need to fall back further than 2, do you want us to fall back north or east?
Preferably towards the east.
Yeah, that makes more sense to be.
It's primarily because they are road bound, just like us in these weather conditions. For logistics, so fall back along the roads.
Right. Do we have a step of time, or can I take a bit of extra time to plan?
I would need you to move out within approximately 10 minutes before
10
the weather
minutes,
conditions becomes too bright, and it becomes too bright outside, because then you might be spotted by aerial reconnaissance. I want you to move out preferably before it gets light.
Alright. Well, I need the 40mm HE. Holton,
I will
could
provide
you make sure everybody has the equipment that's needed and the specialty equipment? I'll get to planning. If you're in a better mood today.
Huh? Yeah.
If you're in a better mood today.
No, it was you. No, man. Pissed
No.
off. Go to hell. Just kidding. You were the best one.
Aw, I know. I'm always
Okay,
the best.
so we needed AT.
I do have a thing. Yeah.
Okay. How many rounds do you have, Mr. MG man? Coda.
Tunnel.
The standard 800.
800. Okay. Do you want more ammo? Do you want me to assign you an ammo sleeve?
Yeah, I would
That's a
appreciate
good
it very
idea.
much.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Right. Thomas, you can be his ammo slave.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right. Here, more special equipment.
Okay.
Huh.
Alright, just
Let's-
stand still.
I have
I'll
the
give you the ammo.
explosives.
Yep.
GL. Normal rifle, that's me. Marksman. Nothing. Normal and AT. Okay. Hummer, are you willing to carry an extra AT just to make it a bit more safe?
Sure.
Yep. Go grab one.
It is the 40mm.
Thank you. Normal, okay.
Pulled out the back.
Right. Alright, cool. Flash time.
Thank you, Holton.
I need to change a bit.
Then remember to use the winter camo trousers thingy, or else Bert will be mad.
No, I want to see me.
Hey, wait,
Scare them away
question.
from massive balls.
Ah, yeah.
Go on.
Are we doing multiple teams or are we just one team?
We're doing 2 fire teams.
2 5 teams? Oh, okay. Who am I gonna be with?
I don't know yet.
Alright,
Hopefully
I'll
we
figure it
want
out.
to take lead. Of
Huh?
we want to take 2 IC.
Sure, I can take the idea. Do you want me to grab a medium range?
Yeah, grab the one for right.
Right. Okay. While we're waiting here, Thompson, ammo count and weights.
I think I have 200 rounds and I'm 36 kilos.
Right, Tony already told me. What's your weight?
35.59.
Right, Firefly, weight and ammo count.
8 magazines and 32 kilograms.
Alright, so that's 250 rounds or so. Tosh, I don't care about you.
Thank you.
Tano, weight and ammo count.
I have 16 magazines for the normal rifle, and my weight is 27.12 kilograms.
Okay, Snow. Weight and
what's up?
ammo.
What?
Weight and ammo count.
I did not understand that. Say again.
How much do you weigh and how much ammo do you have?
How much do I weigh? Okay. Open up inventory. I'm at 33.65 kilograms, 74.19 pounds. For ammunition, let me check. 9 mags. 9 mags of 5.56 ammunition.
Right. Hummer, your stuff.
I got 17 mags, 2 frags, 2 smokes, 1 purple smoke, 5 shrimp, 4 old shrimp, and an in-law, motherfucker.
Okay, but what's your weight?
37 kilograms.
Okay, good.
Hey, Holton.
Yeah.
Could you fetch the least fat fella to get some extra medical equipment?
I mean, I'll grab some medical for you. Hang on.
Please do.
I think it was Daniel, but yeah.
Yeah, but it helped. It works.
Yeah.
We don't die, man.
Thompson, how much extra are you carrying for Toyo?
Oh yeah, I said how much extra I was carrying. I'm carrying 200 extra.
Oh,
I
okay.
have 18 mags.
Nice.
Hey guys, I gotta ask you a question. Do you have to be a special role to use epinephrine and blood bags on people?
Oh, you should all be medics.
Holton.
No.
do you
Yeah,
have
everybody can give blood.
Do you have
Okay,
the long range
sweet,
detonator
sweet.
for the satchels?
I do
just
have
short range,
some
250 meters.
Blood and
Could,
spice.
let's see, could you ask for some long range ones?
I need some, I
Nice.
mean
Where
morphine.
is the magical bird?
I don't know. You have my word, though.
I also
Bird.
need-
Okay, I cannot find blood bags, gentlemen. Alright, I've got epinephrine, morphine, and bandages. Is that gonna be good?
Yeah, no.
Should be saline, I think, and the miscellaneous items.
You want to use saline as blood? Okay.
It works.
Yeah.
Alright, guys, let's
Oh, yeah.
do this.
Right. How
Okay,
much
medical.
do you have it for this one?
It's salt water, so we have more
Considering
salt
it
water
is,
than blood.
Very much a mission specific
Gee.
thing.
Yeah, we are very salty.
Yes.
What's that?
Holton sure was.
It doesn't make a difference in
Find
Ace, by
it.
the way.
Am I
Yeah.
the only one hearing that?
Blood plasma is
okay.
really not the same thing.
Liquid is
Bert,
liquid.
this is Noel. I am now at new weight, 35.69 kilograms, 78.69
Where's the
pounds.
thing?
Good.
What a fella.
I need to find it on the list. Give me one moment.
I've got about 6 morphine, 6 epinephrine, 20 bandage basic, and
My
2
lord.
plasma
This
bags.
can just take
and
from my
2
own
saline.
inventory.
Tola, could you go blue for me? Hammer, could you go blue for me?
And I have a search bar. in this.
Panel go red. Snow go red.
Uh,
Firefly go red. Thompson, you'll be blue.
Should be this one.
Snow, if you could join my group, please. And go red.
There you go.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Who are my personal slaves?
You're blue, so.
Blue.
Well, if you could go blue as well, please, that would be grand.
Okay, so blue. Okay, Tom. Okay. So I guess the fourth element.
Yeah, that's usually what else is. Right, so all of you that just been told by me rather angrily that you are blue, you are Delta Fire Team. Those of you that have been told rather calmly and nicely to be red, you're Charlie Team. Any questions?
Negative.
Good, then we have that settled. Right. I've laid out 3 main ambush points along the route. Bert, please.
Ah, sorry.
Thank you. I laid out 3 ambush points along the route. Number 1, number 2, and number 3. You probably already can guess what order they're going to be used in. For the first ambush, we'll set up probably the marksman on the hill and or the machine gunner watching down the road. We'll have the majority of the force on the south side of the hill, so it'll be a standard L-shaped ambush. Fallback point will be up the hill, so it'll be a little bit of a stretch for the main force, but it'll be fine. Once we have went from there, we'll move from the runway point over towards the number 2 ambush position, where we'll have the MG watching down the road. We'll have a large force watching the road like so. So number 1 and number 2 will be L-shaped ambushes. Dead zone I want the dead zone is the white crossed off areas on the map. Number 3 is a bit of a tricky one. We'll try and use the walls on the west side of the road and also the structure of the road, so rather quite straight, and we can set up some ambushes with pincers if we need to. Any questions?
Yeah.
Go on.
On ambush number 1, how do we know they're not coming from the east?
Because we have 1 to Charlie to the west. If they do not report any contact, we can quickly change it over to take a easterly ambush like so.
Okay, yeah, copy.
Good question, by the way. Right, is there any questions?
There's just something about the first ambush that makes me a little bit nervous because it seems like the longer line of attack is on the enemy side, basically, or it's too very far away. And don't you think it would be safer to have it on the north side of the road?
I have an
might-
objection to your objection, and that's that if we go on the north side, you'll have this open field that's easy to. If, for example, if they say 1 scout up here, they can easily see through probably 50 meters of wood. Where here it's probably a bit safer because.
I just feel like the retreat is kind of tricky from that
Yeah, I agree
deep.
with
Yeah. Isn't the north side down here? No, it's not. It's uphill, but fair. We'll have a look on it. I'll just change it if we need to. But
Yeah, I think it's a bit tricky to
Right.
make plans like this
Yeah.
based on the map information. I think you really have to take a look over the area, see
Yeah.
what it looks like down there, and then make a plan, the final plan.
Also, you probably wouldn't like to fire up this hill as this will, if you see on your white line, there's a bit of a bulk, so it like stops and flattens out, so half the vehicles will be uncovered.
Mhm.
If you,
we'll have a look on it.
If you look uphill, and then there's a ridge kind of going right next to the road because it's flattened out, so you won't only be able to see the top of the vehicles. Well, if you're up here, you could shoot.
What we may do the ambush in the intersection itself. We may have a few people in the buildings. But this is base foundation. The plan is not strict at all. That's the base frame for how we're going to move and conduct the attack.
Yeah, also we should mark some pre-designated artillery points because we have artillery support and make a plan with the claymores.
Sure. Do you want to take artillery, Holton, or do you want to take it?
Huh?
You wanna take it? Take them then. Right, is anything missing from the map and or the plan?
Claymores, but I will mark them when we get there. I'd rather
Yeah.
say.
I'll want you to bring some extra claymores if you're able to,
I
and
have
place
6
them.
times claymores
Sure.
and then 4 times demo blocks.
And you got the long range detonator?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, just play as message, see if you're good enough to decide on that yourself. I need to babysit you on that. Fair. Is there anything else we're missing then? Anybody have a bad feeling about the plan or anything?
No.
That's what I like to hear. Nothing.
Well, of course you could.
Go on.
Of course you could mark on the map Charlie's and Delta's positions.
Sure. I'll change the color of them.
I
Nice.
think Delta's gonna be south pretty much anyway, right?
On which of the ambush positions? Yeah.
Okay, got your Charlie Mark and
Yeah,
Sim-
and just so you
Sim-
know,
Delta.
I may mix a bit of. Actually, we do have changed. I don't want Charlie and Delta to be strict. I want firing position 1 and firing position 2.
Oh,
We may need to mix them up.
recommendation: you shouldn't split fire teams, but
Well, I will want, I believe, Thompson to stay on the hill to the east there. But we'll set up like it is now. We'll have firing position 1 and firing position 2 as well.
Can we have a name for the roadways? For reference over top.
1 second. I'll have them marked. Actually, we need to get a move on. I'll take this once we are moving and we get there.
Alright.
That's fair. Right. Holton, could you form Delta into a wedge facing our direction of movement? Charlie, just follow on to the rear in a line. Sorry, Colin.
Let's Delta form wedge out here.
Delta, follow Holton. Firefly, take point in Charlie, please.
Roger that.
Just stay behind Delta. And Delta wedge, please. Firefly.
Yeah.
You take point in Charlie team. Delta is taking point in the movement.
Okay, you're behind.
Our team lead. You're leading Charlie team.
Oh, jeez, I'm colorblind. I thought I was red, blue for a second.
Blue, red, blue.
Okay, there we go.
Alright, and get behind Firefly. I'll be last now.
Alright, copy.
Alright, ready to reload and
Right, let's move.
I'll move.
Does everybody have their magazines and everything in?
Right, we're heading
I
off.
do now.
And do not forget
I'll,
your earplugs.
Call in the DRB point.
Oh, thank you.
Very useful today.
Yeah.
we're on 343, right?
Oh. Radio check.
Zero Alpha, this is 1-1 Charlie, bear check on that one over.
I think so.
Holton, halt. I forgot something critically important, I'll be back in a minute. If you want, you can move at a slow walk.
Oh, yeah.
Atrium, I will move us to that small hut to the...
Sounds good.
We need someone.
Sounds good.
We need Toshstein. Where is he?
He said, don't you have your radio on you?
Wait, what? Frequency.
Don't say you forgot your radio.
Move your asses.
No, I do
Because-
have it actually.
He said that he will be back soon. He forgot something.
Oh.
Get your ass
So,
moving,
just
people.
that you know, Torstein, Firefly does not have a radio.
I do have a radio.
Don't have a radio, I'll bring it next for you.
Oh, wait, we have a radio.
Yeah. I thought someone else was talking for a sec.
I thought we were gonna head east. Why are we heading west?
Hold up. Thank you.
Just prepare to move down the road. We'll hold here. Right. Halt. Do not move forward. Staying here. Behind friendly lines, good amount, so just cover fronts.
Team lead that's snow. Do you want me to start setting up some trenches?
No, we're not holding this position.
Nah, you can wave it without.
So are we at 030118?
Did I
What?
hear
Seriously,
I don't want to move.
030. We are at point 034 123.
123, okay.
Wait, that's 123 034, right? Fuck. So,
This is currently our position.
right. Before we move marching, I want Charlie on the right side of the road with Delta on the left, forming a staggered column.
Roger.
That's one we're moving.
Okay.
We're not moving yet. Keep the front line.
Copy. I'm just checking this way.
Yeah.
Tosh, I'm good, yeah? Yeah, I'm currently moving up to your position. Perfect that.
Nice. Alright, form up and staggered column. Prepare to move down the road. Like I said. Delta on the right.
No.
Oh, you said Delta on the left.
Right. Yeah, Delta on the left. Fuck. I'm being
Right, who needs a radio?
retarded.
I guess no one needs a radio now. Okay.
Oh, wow, nice.
Alright,
To move.
moving out.
Roger that.
Lights front. Boss, V. Unknown. Hold fire civilian. Tarzan, you want to talk to that civvy?
Yeah, sure. I can have a little chat with him.
You want us to continue to move, or they shut off their lights?
Yeah, I have no eyes on them currently. I'll move a bit up in information.
Okay, sure. They are off the road, bearing 200. Right behind the spines.
Roger, I'll go and have a look. You just have one fellow watch over me.
I can give you overwatch if you'd like to. Go ahead.
You can continue at a slow walk.
If you're slowing down. I'm with you to give you overwatch.
Yeah, no, they're scared of us. Let's keep moving. I enjoy Colton.
Alright, moving fast. Approaching ambush 1-3.
Roger, have a look on the left side, the little walls. See if it can be useful for the ambush.
Negative, they are small wooden things.
You mean logs?
No, they're wooden barriers.
Yeah, that's logs. Fair.
Wooden barrier, like that. Not pole. What's it called?
Log?
Gjerde.
Say again?
In Norwegian, gjerde.
A fence.
Fence.
The fan.
That thing. Civis front. 3 times.
Hey Snow, could you double tap control for me, please? Thank you. Right, we're holding.
Holding.
Moving up.
Enemy for flag.
Roger.
You talk, huh?
Crossing. Hey, buddy, do you want some tea or some crumpets?
Lower your weapons, they're fucking civvies.
I mean, what's the point talking to them?
Well, yeah, they don't want tea or biscuits. I don't know.
Reform.
Racist
Power move.
bastards.
Anyone low on stamina?
I'm fine.
Negative.
Right, on the move.
got a message.
I wonder who it's from.
I wonder what it says.
Shani.
I must say, this is a really nice Jagged column.
Yeah. Well, it's spaced out, that's for sure.
We have good spacing, that's nice.
Yeah, in nighttime with snow. Bloody brilliant.
I do love it.
I did too. Not from a tactical perspective, but from a
From a normal
entertainment perspective. Yeah.
It looks more like attackers than
But what I don't love is this weird blue smoke.
You mean fog?
Unknown explosions. I don't also like that either.
Hearing some explosions to our
1-0
left.
Alpha
Far.
1-1 Charlie, radio check on net 1, over.
Reading you 5x5, 1-1, 10 out.
Engaging the enemies already.
We're passing through second ambush position. Have a look around to familiar yourself with the area.
I mean, if that is what you Charlie did, we are too late.
And could we have a reformation of the formation, please? It's all over the place now. It's way too spaced out.
Right. Oh,
Favor Delta.
hold suck.
I'm in Charlie.
Waiting for the rest.
Yeah, same thing.
Charlie, move up.
Right, let's go.
Reform staggered column.
Right, back.
Move up.
Who's lagging behind it?
Approaching point 1.
It's me, don't worry about me.
I do not like this tiny spacing. Alright, that's better. Oh, a tiny shack is coming up.
Form ART around this point.
Form ARD.
Did we secure that building to our right?
Someone on trouble. Right. Okay.
Hey, I secured the building tower, right?
Yeah, Holton.
Yeah.
Get Snow, Marksman, and Machine Gunner up there.
Snow marksman. So my team, my whole team.
Yeah, I want there to be trenches up there.
Alright.
No, you can dig, yeah, trenches.
Yeah. Delta,
Yeah.
move up there. Delta on me.
Wait, Owen, am I going with you?
Alright, Delta.
This is
oh,
Snow.
Wait, he said with you, so yeah, so I
he's
guess
going
so.
with you guys. He's
Okay.
probably-
I mean, I'm part of red team and y'all look like your blue team, but...
Well, then, wait, okay, Thomas can go back there, then, over there. You're detached from for now on. Stop digging, we're not digging here.
Why?
Alright, just show me where you want me to dig.
Thompson, go over there now. Stop digging.
Ah.
Right, let's set up some positions. Right, how far do you want to be up? By those three probably, I'd say, but these
Okay.
small stumps are irritating.
What are we, like 200 meters now? Almost.
Something like that.
So I'm gonna ask, what direction are we gonna be facing the enemy? Is the enemy coming through the road right over there?
We are facing down that road, so bearing
Okay.
that direct west. So, if we set up either fuck.
I mean, these trees
I-
kind of provide some concealment, but no hard cover. I can get you a long trench
we're-
right here.
We're building trenches, but it's the problem of those bushes are blocking our view there.
Well, let me get you something. I'm gonna... Wait, where's the long trench?
Actually, right here.
Oh,
if we place
sure.
down here,
Oh,
on my position, this is perfect.
Hang
Okay,
on.
people, entrench this position. I need to go down and place explosives.
alright, I'm trying to find you. Hang on, am I on top of you?
Yeah, that's
Alright. Do you approve of this? Do I click?
Yep.
Alright, clicking. Alright, this should be ready in about like 2 minutes.
Rest of you help digging if you have an entrenching tool.
I'll say this is one message.
I wasn't back here.
Alright, well.
1-1, this is 1-0. Send your message over.
No, down after.
0, this is 1-1. Set on position 1, trying to dig in. Keep up to date with what's going on with 1-2 Charlie, please. Over.
Roger your last 1-1. Be advised, you need to make sure that your positions are camouflaged, at least from the angles of approach.
No.
out.
Stop this one. We need to be camouflaged, apparently. We need to be
Wait.
camouflaged.
Did you say we need to stop this trench? Confirm?
Yes, we need to be
Alright,
more
canceling.
camouflaged. Escape?
Yep. Yeah, no,
Okay.
we're fighting AI. Why the fuck do we need camouflage for AI? No, I'm sorry, I'm bitching here. Wait,
It's
of
immersion.
course.
Just do it. Get it inside the trees and stuff, okay? Just undig that trench if you have to.
Okay, I'm removing this trench. It's
Yeah,
gonna
I'll
take.
move down and place explosives, so...
This is gonna take like 5 minutes to remove.
Thompson, help him. Snow start.
I can help digging, but I don't see a help and dig.
Fair enough. I'll just do it myself.
Okay, so let's start digging actual trenches behind. Just place one down and all.
Alright, I'll get you a short trench real quick.
Yeah. And after we're done digging trenches, you're to run back to Charlie.
Copy.
Thanks for digging the trench, bro.
Glad to.
So that road is direct west. That's the road. Right?
Yeah.
No. Not here.
Because we are currently between a little opening here as our main.
Yeah, as long as theoretically I could place around here and fire up, because it's about 5-meter radius. That's not safe.
Holton, I've validated your position. Where'd you like your next trench?
Continue helping up there.
Actually,
Oh wait,
no, Snow.
I just got sent
Snow.
from up here.
Snow.
Snow, could I have you with me, please?
Yep.
Could I have you up here with me and we'll help dig a trench here?
Alright.
Right, so if you could dig some short trenches behind the trees here, just up the tree line here, so that we have a bit of cover from the road. And also just a note for the trenches, keep them a bit hidden, please.
Copy.
So these are probably too easy to be seen, honestly. If
I
you're
will
able to
remove them.
Yeah, if you're able to, that would be grand. Just place them a bit back behind the trees.
Yeah, the problem is there's like... Yeah, where I'm standing right now, I can't place them there because they are just stuck up in the ground.
We can't. Can you remove them?
You can.
Yeah.
Yes, somehow you can, but...
Windows key.
You can
and then
only
show
remove
instructions.
the trench when the trench is complete.
Torsten, should I place a normal
trench is
normal
complete.
explosive over at that tree?
Yeah, that would be grand.
Right.
Just to take off if
I
one.
don't have any interaction options. Why can't I remove you?
Firefly. Yeah. I'm a bit sad to say this, but I don't think these trenches can be here.
Okay.
They're going to be seen the moment they roll in here. They're going to hold way too early.
I mean, let's be honest.
So you are probably going to have to move them, unfortunately.
I have a problem with the trenches.
Sure.
So basically,
Yeah.
this trench over here is perfectly fine. I can remove it and yeah. I have the interactions on it.
Yeah, sure.
But those two appear to be bugged and I don't have any interactions.
Touch the hammer during my position.
Okay. And you can't interact with them at all.
No, I don't even get the option to interact with them.
Oh, fair. I'll have a look.
I really would like to remove them, but... Well...
Oh, what a kind man. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Nice trenches.
Yep. I'm gonna try to build you some long trenches that are still hidden, because if we're gonna have a trench, I want something that we can reliably use as hard cover, but I will still respect the fact that you want them somewhat hidden too.
Well... I don't really care if they are that much hidden.
Oh, you don't care if
No,
camouflage? Smart man.
Well, if the enemy is dead, I don't need any camouflage.
Well, I mean, not only that, but even these tree lines, the enemy's eventually gonna spot us, so we need cover.
I have smokes.
The idea is to let them come in, further in, and then we can attack them.
Is it okay if I set myself there?
Yeah, that's fair. I'll probably need a bit.
They suddenly disappear. For convenience.
Actually, Firefly. I have a better position for you, where you can dig even more.
Yes.
Come with me.
Yay. To Disneyland.
Let's see, this guy also. Here. You see this shack, Firefly? This building here? That's going to be your best friend for the next half hour.
This trench isn't even...
This is your cover, and here's your firing angle. You have good firing angle all the way to the crest.
I am your best friend.
Yes, you can dig some trenches on the side here as well. Just remember, it needs to be hidden from their viewpoint.
Okay.
But best of luck. Hey, Tunnel and Snow, are you tired of digging yet?
No, we are not.
No, sir.
Will you come with me, please? I have even more digging for you to do.
So do you think this is fine?
I think this is rather good, but I want more.
Alright.
I want a line of trenches from here
Yeah.
to the trees over there. If you could dig just short trenches, that should take like 2 minutes.
That's short trenches, not long ones.
Yeah, short trenches are fast.
Just get down.
Get down.
Your long trench, like long trenches, are taller.
For a dig, you should get down.
Yeah, get down, Jet.
Yeah, right in the vehicle, thank you.
Alright, it's gone. Let's stick together.
Right, keep digging. I want the next trench to a bit more to the southeast, so it's a bit like a pointy shape.
Copy. I'll have it
If
facing more
that's clear.
southeast.
I don't know if it is, but it's going a bit too far down the hill here, so next one should be higher up.
Hey, Delta, I'm coming up to you to inspect your position.
Okay.
What a beautiful trench this is. Alright, so he said connect with this tree over here. You want to talk to me?
What?
Oh, get down.
Jet.
Alright, so he said that we should connect the trenches with this tree I'm standing next to.
Hang on, stand next to that tree again. This one?
Yeah, this one.
I'll figure it out. Hang on. Shouldn't be too hard.
I guess one long trench should be more than enough. Place it like this. Yeah, that's fine. Wait, are we placing two trenches right now?
I don't know. I'm building a trench. What are you doing?
I'm also building a trench.
Okay, then we're double trenching. Got it.
Alright, I am removing my trench. That's some clear communication. Beautiful.
Hey, do forgive me. I am day drinking, so brain cells will be limited during the operation.
Wait, how late is it where you live?
Wait, what?
What time is it where you are living?
Oh, fuck. I'm in America, East Coast, so it's gotta be like, what? No, I started to drink and do that at like 10 o'clock in the morning. But that's because I've got the house to myself. I've got nothing to do, so.
Wait,
That's
where the
some-
fuck do you live?
North Carolina.
America.
1
Yeah, America.
1 Charlie, this is 1-0
That's interesting.
Alpha, message over.
Zero, this is 1-1. Send message for 1-1 over.
Be advised, 1112 has currently seen what seems to be the forward part of a platoon-sized element moving from their north, from their south towards the north. They have deployed their ambush and are prepared to spring it. Wait out for further.
1-2 has
Be
found
advised, they
contact
have
from
1 times vehicle with them unidentified at present time.
1 times.
identified vehicle.
1-0 out.
Pass on from 1-0. Thank you, 1-0 on that.
Bloody
I'll
hell.
try to get the vehicle
Alright.
in my death block.
I hope you're pleased with the trench.
Bloody hell, I want to see your guys' arms. Fucking hell. Are you going to be able to shoot over these ones, though?
Yeah.
I
sure.
mean, we kind of.
Without standing on top of them and being...
I mean,
Hold
if
up,
we try,
just get up next.
we can stay here.
Wait,
and
wait,
shoot
hold
them.
up.
Right,
Then
so
we
should
have
we
Hey,
all...
check this.
Should we all three stay here and shoot?
Johnson, does this look like a good pose to you?
Well, honestly, I kinda wanted my own position to be like in front of here.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can make some short trenches in front of these long trenches if y'all want.
I'll actually want a line of short trenches a bit up the hill as well. I don't want two big trenches.
Lots of small trenches, yes, sir.
Thank you. And for tunnel, sorry, helping.
Yeah, of course.
I'll go and see if I can get Farfus AT.
Alright, so even more short trenches. Beautiful.
Yep. we're just gonna build some small trenches. No, sorry, short trenches, facing the same direction as our long trenches. I guess this will be a secondary fallback line in case we start getting our ass kicked.
Yeah, something like that.
Yep.
It will work out. Somehow.
1-2 Charlie is an audible engagement.
Alright, so one of our boys already engaged.
Really? I didn't notice. Yeah, that's why I said it.
Right, Talon, do you hear me as well, yeah?
Yes, I do hear.
Good. Once you're done with these trenches, rather rapidly, I would hope.
Explosions.
Familiar yourself with the terrain to the east in case you need to fall back. Your fallback route will be
Oh, I got bombed by
through
like
the
cluster
woods.
munitions from all the planes.
1-1 Charlie, this is 1-0, message over.
There's 117.
Right, so fallback
Be
is
advised,
east.
1-1-1-2
to the
has
woods and
detonated
up
their
to
explosive devices on the
Delta.
road and are currently falling back
Alright,
towards the
okay.
north in an organized fashion. Enemy platoon-sized element is continuing to push forward. Minimal casualties
Platoon-sized
were
contingency.
inflicted in the
We have
engagement.
minimal casualties.
1-0 out.
Alright,
Alright.
boys, I'm gonna try making some trenches facing west as we head east. That way
Yeah, you're gonna
I'll
have to make
cover
that
our
quick.
retreat path.
I have to make that quick though, they're moving here fast. Right, important for both of you. Don't stay here longer than you need to.
Alright, so
Please.
should we take positions?
Well,
Or I'll
wait,
continue with the
define
trenches.
how long we need to be here. We're
If
just trying to
you-
slow down a
If
convoy,
you feel,
right?
yeah, if you feel that you're taking far that is going to kill you, you do not stay.
Okay, copy. If we start getting our ass kicked, book it. Got it.
Yeah, I'm at the eastmost building, this tiny one. Be in the middle and your Delta position. So when you fall back to the east, and up, you see Delta's position from here.
Alright, I'll keep building a couple more trenches to cover our escape route. Might
Sure,
even
no,
actually
take
help
your
us hold
position.
them off.
I'm gonna take my position, alright.
Yeah.
Taking position.
Tunnel, Snow, you stay together, yeah, when engagement starts.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
One zero. This is 1-1 message.
Then message over.
1-0. This is 1-1. Requesting to pre-designate TRP-1 for
Alright.
Zulu. Over.
I am going to take my position in front of you. If
Roger
you
your
are ready or
last.
something, and just
Send over.
run screaming back to you.
TRP-1 located grid 0, 3, 1, 1, 1, 2. Break.
Don't
Back
need to
marker,
stay with me.
objective,
Over here you can go behind the
TRP,
long trenches if you'd like
1.
to.
Altitude unknown. Standby for altitude.
I see that you are talking, but I don't hear a single word.
Oh, sorry, my mic was
1-0.
muted.
1,
Oh,
I'm gonna
altitude,
put a explosive charge on the
TRP-1.
road. Can you cover me?
Approximately 300 meters
Alright.
above sea level. Over.
Roger, TRP is registered 1-0 out.
Who the fuck's standing in the middle of the road? Get out of there. We have legit explosives there. Get the fuck out.
No, we have.
Yeah, fuck, I believe it was you, but...
No, that was
I'm
Snow Owl. I was trying to put another charge on the road. My apologies. Between the trench line.
Of course. Bolton, message.
Son.
Your position will be quite valuable. Charlie position will have 2 men in. They'll fall back rather rapidly within the first 15-30 seconds of engagement. So rather critical, you hold the position until they have fallen back behind your position. Over.
There you go.
I will also also be falling back, but I am at the eastmost building by the crossroad.
Hey, Tar. Little update about that charge I put on road. I did not get to set it, but it should still be explosive. So we might be able to set it off by shooting at it if a vehicle drives over it.
But there are even more explosives on the road, so maybe they will set it up also.
Bolton,
Yeah.
if you have the time, I will
Alright.
recommend you run down to my position and place one mine by the crossroad over.
In case we just throw a grenade and
But,
hit it.
okay. But
Sounds
it's
like
pretty
plan to me.
risky because you guys will not fall
What did you
back when I'm gonna detonate my explosives.
Sounds like a plan to me. Throwing a grenade
So
on
I'm
the charge
not
should
gonna-
detonate it.
I'm keeping the 2 ones I have there at the moment.
Alright, then we've got a plan.
Sure, I just think it would be valuable in case they try to pursue us and give us a bit more time.
We won't have time to do that, blow that one if they're there. We should have already fell back.
I somehow have bad feelings about staying that much in front of the enemy.
I mean, if you want to, go a trench back, I'll cover you.
No, that's fine. I'm gonna stay here.
Message to all rules of engagement. Hold fire until they are about as close to the crossroads as possible. Not too close, so around 10 to 15 meters away from the crossroad itself. Over.
Right, if we should hurt fire, we should like...
You're cleared half once they are
Nope,
within
that's
a
something.
good position for both Charlie and Delta to engage.
I hope we don't fuck up and they see us.
Don't you worry, buddy. Fucking up is my job. Nah.
Well, we are a team
You
right
want
now,
me-
so it's our job. Our job.
Yeah, I just experienced like a quick lag spike. Ooh. But no, I'll try to take point and I'll cover you if we start taking heat, alright?
Alright.
Alright, good.
Like the silence before the storm comes.
I'm tempted to get on radio and tell command about my explosive plan, or explosive charge plan.
With the grenade.
Yeah. I mean, I might sound stupid, but communication is what matters. Let me do this. Hang on.
Yeah, you can.
Commander, this is Snow-Owl. I do have that charge on the road from earlier. Charge is not properly set, but I believe a well-thrown grenade can still set it off.
Snow, be advised, we already have 2 times satchels placed on the road. I believe yours will be blown up once the others are blown.
Thank you. Charles out.
And just as a notice, really don't be too late with falling back. We have explosives rather close to your position, so just keep that in mind. I'm out on that.
Thank you for the information. Adjust my position time now. Snell out. Hey, Toy, let's fall back to the next trench line. Tar. You want to
What?
fall back over here? So we don't
Mm.
get killed by no explosives?
Well, I want to like spot them and then fall back.
Yeah, but once those charges go off, you might get, face full of charcoal.
Maybe I was a naughty kid this year and deserve it.
I'm gonna hang back. If anything happens, I'll try to patch you up, okay?
Yeah, it's fine. I will just... I am sure I will somehow manage to not die.
I mean,
Hopefully.
if you really hug the walls of those trenches, you might be safe from the explosive, but... I don't know, Command told me to fall back, pretty much, so...
Yeah, eyes on foot mobile moving down the road.
Alright.
I have eyes as well to hold fire until
Hello.
objectives go half from me.
See? Now we're nice and safe
Both
from the
primarily
big
for
boom boom.
you, Snow and Tunnel.
What did you say?
Hold fire until I give you the order to, so we have fit mobiles moving down the road.
Alright.
Copy.
Serious.
One message.
Alright, we need to be careful for now. From now on.
Yeah, and hey, Tom, I think I heard a
One,
fleeting sound of a
1,
vehicle
0,
engine.
Serious one.
But
One
they
We
said
have
they're moving
infantry
those
fit
motorbikes or
mobile
something down, so
moving down to our position. Trying to go hot. Out.
Roger, 1-1. Out.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna build another trench because you see this little hole right here. We can get
Yeah.
murdered through this hole. So let me patch that.
Any eyes on the
Vehicle.
oh, I hear it.
That's a people with it. Search us for blow up the BRDM at the first moment you can. Nice. Because
Prepare hot.
BRDM not
RDM. Splash. Now you start thinking about falling back.
This is Snow establishing one long trench
Yep.
to our west to cover our retreat to the east. Out.
Enemies.
one seem to beat them. Retreat.
I don't
Yeah.
we should probably need before the aircraft comes to bounce us.
No, Pamela, are you moving, yeah?
No, we are
not moving yet.
Move now.
This is Snow. We're still at the same position, midway through that trench. Wait, he said move now. We need to move now.
Move now. Rapidly.
Alright. You better move. Falling back.
pulling back. How far should we fall back to your position?
Back to Delta position, up Dale.
Okay.
Delta, get ready to move. You'll move once Tunnel Snow gets up to your position.
Okay.
I'm gonna build a short trench right near your location.
No, you're not. You're going to me up there right now.
I
I'm moving
just
west.
believe I just saw someone run down west. You should go up east. Far up east.
We are at Delta's position.
I shot eyes on 2 people by the road. Get your asses up east.
Here, maybe.
We're taking accurate
Taking
fire.
from
We're taking.
trenches.
Enemy contact southwest.
No, keep moving. I'm coming. Move.
Alright, John, I'll cover you. Move.
Delta, move.
You hurt? Alright, keep
Also
moving.
moving north.
Charlie, stay cover. Tunnel crossing on the park.
Delta, get your ass moving north.
Moving.
You're moving, Connor.
Yep, contact bearing 240. Alright, reloading and falling back.
I'll blow him up.
Charlie, fall back on me. How do you read?
That's no bandaging up. My vision's going gray. Hang tight.
Where are you?
We don't have
Fucking hell.
No, where are you?
Right, Tola, move. Right down here.
This is Snow Owl. I am currently with Jonathan.
Yeah, stay still, stay still. Right, you should be good. You should be good.
Alright, thank
On
you.
me. You lost a lot of blood, that's why you don't have color. You also broken your arm.
Nice me.
Right with you.
Right, show way to the.
I'm moving my team up there. I am moving down to place explosives again.
Yeah.
Make sure you have trenches dug from the first moment as well, please.
Nice one.
Once there's one ambush on first position, execute well. 1 time spear the yam, 1 times fire team to half section size strength of infantry taken out. Over.
Roger, your mess.
Baratoda, your priority once we get to your second position, find a position where you can look well down the road, just as this one. For Charlie, we'll set up on this side of the hill, watching down on the road.
Okay, copy. I think Snow needs some medical attention.
Yeah, but he's
Yeah,
not critical wounded.
We'll try to
I'll be good for the time being.
patch him up.
Yeah, you can
So-
leave it out color for a bit.
Yeah, I will try to patch him up as soon as we come to our location.
My stamina is shot right now.
Placing explosives on my troops and heading to it.
Thank you.
You don't have stamina?
Yeah, I'm bingo with stamina.
Slow down. No stamina.
Keep moving, I will.
Yeah, guys, just keep moving. I'll cover you 6, alright?
And Snow, double tap control for me to lower your weapon. You'll use less stamina that way. Oh yeah.
Holton, we are going to be a bit late to the party. Could you just set up one fella to cover to the south?
Guys, get down. I hear a jet.
I'm not late. They didn't call. It's over. We're gonna have to work now.
Fucking hell.
Right, keep me.
What time you up?
Yeah, we're all up.
I'll be humping up.
No, we're not. Keep comms clear. We're not holding this position. We're falling back further to the north.
Right, so next point, AK point 3.
Yeah, point 3.
Right, I'm getting my guys moving.
Oh fuck, it all the way downhill.
Yeah, we have eyes on you. We're up the hill from you. There's one message.
Oh, we have one time.
Send message 1-1, over.
Once there's 1-1, be advised, we just took a airstrike / gun run from an Su-25 Frogfoot on position 2. And we are currently falling back closer towards position 3, as we do not feel this is a safe position. Over.
Roger, your last 1-1. Be advised, we will send up 1 times aerial vehicle to try to take care of your bird once they're out.
Right, we're falling back towards the road here.
Alright, copy.
Yeah, I see Delta to the southwest.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. So.
Oh, yeah,
Right.
lightly wounded. We're just patching up before moving.
Yeah, we have eyes on you as well. Be advised, got word from 1-0. He's sending up a aerial vehicle to take care of the enemy jet, whatever that means.
Yeah, I'm also on long range. It's fine.
Yeah, I know you are. So there's a lot of other people that are not there.
You guys start to move?
One zero. This is 1-1 requesting to designate new TRP point for Zulu. Over.
Alright,
Roger,
I'm
send over.
regrouping with Delta from now on.
Sure, Charlie, stay with me.
1-0, this is 1-1. Requesting number 2 marking
I'll take
to be
your
used
right
as
side.
TRP2 bit at grid 033116. Break. Altitude 283 meters above sea level. Over. Roger, your last. Out.
Moving over to the left side, stay on the right. Stay on the right.
Well, as a matter of fact, you could give me both of those belts.
Holton, what we'll do, we'll set up on marker 3 at number 3 ambush, and then we'll keep moving east along the road.
Repeat.
We'll set up number 3 ambush, and then, if we're not successful with stopping the platoon, we'll continue east along the road.
Make sure and fall back after ambush towards east.
Alright.
Right, I'm gonna place some explosives.
Okay, thanks.
Sure. Right. Toda, find yourself a good position. You may want to move it downhill here a bit to get eyes up the hill, if you're able to. Alternatively, you can lay down over there or something, but I'll want you to take initiative on that one.
You want me to lay down over there? Okay.
Tunnel, could I have you stay here for now?
Yes, okay.
Alright, laying down right here.
Tunnel, could I have you stay with Tunnel here for now? Thompson?
Yeah.
You and Toda find a good position. Whether that be up the hill
I
or
mean,
down
we
the road.
can't really cover the road.
Yeah, no, I see that as bad.
Wait, I think I can solve it. You got tall grass here, right?
Move up the hill there on the left side, you should be able to get good eyes. A good firing angle. No, what I want you to do.
Hey, Jonathan, this road
Yeah.
is a little dangerous. Can I please build a few trenches up on the road just so we have some hard cover?
Yeah,
We will
on
get
that
found.
note,
Alright.
could I have you dig some low trenches along the top of the crest here? Just stay behind the crest here. Once you're
alright.
done with that, dig some irregular trenches on the sides of the road so we have cover.
Okay, so I'll make it like a right angle.
Yeah. I want you to just build up the crest here so you can use it a bit more effectively. Panel and Henry with me.
I can't see them.
Right.
3 times moving up on the right side, friendly to engage. Once we have to fall back, we'll do this standard staggered calling falling back, so point man will fall back to the rear.
Right, Thompson, Toda, and the last fellow, do you hear me?
Yeah.
Right, we're going to push up firing lines on both sides. So Tunnel, Hammer, fire line on my right. You form fire line as well.
Snow, you moving up with us a bit, stay behind.
Yes sir, moving on to 6.
60, movement! Side, halt, right side, advance on the flank. Side, advance, right side, halt.
Copy.
Launching.
Putting.
Device, I will not be moving up. I will be placing explosives.
We have multiple
Hang on.
bearing 150.
Contact. Infantry 182 south by southwest. Distance 100 meters.
Left side, hold. Right side, fall back.
Fall back, fall back, fall back. Hammer, tunnel, fall back.
I got one down over there.
Explosives.
I'm burning you
as
one
much as I
short term
can.
self cover retreat. Facing southwest. Trench at 50%.
Fuck, we have more contact there.
Trench at
Right,
75.
No, we're falling back.
Trench complete. Let's fall back.
Fall back.
Right side, hold. Left side, fall back.
Going back.
Wait, everyone, I'm gonna do something cool.
I'm hit.
Let me get another
That cool
short
thing
term
better
shot.
be useful.
I'm hit. Cover me.
Can't
One
do that
down.
Cruel thing I want.
Burning a
Left
trench.
side, need to fall back.
Right
Cover
side,
you.
you cover me. I'll cover you one side, don't die.
Left side has fallen back behind you.
Trench at 75. Trench complete.
Right, left side, tell me once.
You are set.
Right side, fall back.
Side, flight south.
Can't.
Back on the right side of road. Left side, you push over to the other side. Left side, push over the road. We have trenches dug for you. We have contact bearing 210.
Tunnel, fall back. Fall back, fall back, fall back. Don't want you to die.
Alright, we're falling back down the crest. Prepare to fall back to the east.
Charlie, with me, get over to the left side of the road.
Don't mind the explosives.
Right, tunnel, take point, start running east along road. No,
Alright,
full
copy.
on.
It just seems to me like the
Not to
enemy
move.
are kind of avoiding the roads
Alright.
coming from the southeast and southwest.
Right, Delta, fall back.
Alright, we should move.
Keep going.
They do not like us that much.
Just keep pushing until you get the order.
Friendly.
Should we call artillery to block their advance so they don't chase us?
Yeah, I just want to gain safety from the left side.
Hey guys, just quick question. I haven't been paying attention. I'm running in the right direction, right?
Yes, you are.
Awesome.
We are to follow this road until someone.
Prepare.
Well,
Line in line.
alrighty then.
Prepare.
You should maybe not run that fast. You're running ahead.
What? Copy.
No, stop. We are to hold.
Alright. If we're gonna hold here, I should probably get you guys some trenches. Some nice hard cover.
Well, for now you should.
Keep
No?
moving.
Alright.
If you would like to.
Give him.
Hey, wait, confirm. They said keep moving? Alright, keep moving.
Keep moving. We got the order to move. Let's go.
Once you get to the
And
sharp
my
right
stamina
turn,
shot. Someone else
hold
want to
and
take point?
rendezvous.
Copy.
Thank you.
I'll take point. Just follow me.
I'll be on point. One series of one message. One, this is 10. Send your message over.
10, this is 1-1. requesting to predestinate marker 3 as new TRP3 over.
Hanging sharp right.
Roger, send me the grid reference and I'll shoot over.
Grid reference of TRP3 break 03319. Break altitude approx 280 meters above sea level over.
Roger, has been designated as new firing position. 10 out.
On 0, this is 1-1 requesting Zulu.
Point moving 190 south.
Roger, where over?
On 0, this is 1-1 requesting far support TRP3 break. Observe
Stop moving
position
down. Do not move down the
036
southeastern road. Stay on the corner here.
120 break. Direction bearing 4200 in miles. Distance approximately
Guys, get down to the northern
200
side of this
meters
road.
over.
Should not move down
Big
there.
bar.
Roger.
Copy, moving to the northern side.
Description, scattered infantry, break, left of engagement, 5 times
Come on,
HE, break,
North.
left of fire will be far for effect, over.
Roger. Over.
They're just suppressing, it's fine.
At Torstein, we are currently located behind Kill 272. Are we to move back behind, back, or where are we to move? Torstein.
He did.
Yeah, I'm gonna build this trench for you. It's like you
Shot
guys
one,
in the open, so let's get you some cover.
Artillery inbound. Okay, still alive. It's just...
Say again, bad comms.
Mark on map position, over.
Where?
Your position.
Bad.
Marked.
Thank you.
Just hold this position, keep
On
down
0,
like
this
that.
is 1-1 for Zulu. Good effect on target break, requesting 10 times HP for suppression, over.
Roger, your last. Will neutralize for 5 minutes in 1 minute. Out.
Snow, don't dig trenches if you're low on stamina, because actually drains some.
Thank you for the info, sir.
Torstein, Citra.
Oh, have you been treated yet?
15 seconds out.
No, still.
All fire, Torstein inbound.
Please stay here. I will just fix your broken arm.
Sure.
Guys, I think I might have lost my entrenching tool.
What the fuck
Lost
is this
it, or-
entrenching to?
I suddenly cannot build trenches. Hang on.
I'll give you one.
Your
There.
broken arm is fixed up again.
You got a new one. Your backpack.
Hey Soda, how's the stamina?
Alright, let me try it
Good.
again. Equipment.
Do you think you'll be able to run up the hill there into a new
Uh-oh.
position if you need to?
Yes.
Good, thank you. I want to be ready for that.
Still not?
Stay for now.
Yeah, I know. Maybe that's just a game telling me that I built too many trenches. Is that a thing?
You might be too low stamina.
Wait. Oh, okay. No, my stamina's fine.
Like how fine? Half?
Like 100% fine. I can run and everything.
That's weird. I should be able to. I'm placing it.
Oh, wait. I have an entrenching tool now. I think I was just on a bad spot of land.
Yes.
Because I have you.
If you want to take that entrenching tool out of my backpack, go for it.
What do you want me to do?
Do you see the end of the road up the hill there?
Yes.
Can you move up there and take a little foxhole for poor little Toda? So if he has to, he can run up there and start raining downhill along this road.
Alright, copy that.
Thank you.
Poor little Toda. That's a new one.
Hmm.
That's my favorite one so far.
I'm glad you like it.
Right. We'll hold this position here until we get into the next engagement. Once that engagement is done, or we get pushed too hard, our new position will be up the hill on the next sharp turn. Will be marked on the map.
Hey, Snow, can I grab that explosive charge on?
I mean, if you can grab it on my backpack, go for it.
Come on, get back down here. You can
Contact
contact from off the road.
I'll be done with this trench in about 20 seconds.
South.
Sec.
South.
Yeah, Tunnel, move down here as fast as you can.
I can't really get to you getting shot.
Contact close to you.
I'm shooting smoke. Tunnel, book it, run.
Reloading.
I'm
going Suppressing up, smoke.
to the woods on the left side.
Roger, yeah, see, running in the woods.
On the way down to you.
No, dig a short trench up the hill. Short
Got it.
trench.
Yes, sir.
I'll cover you.
Bad spot, bad spot.
Regroup with us, Tunnel. Are you hit?
My stamina on one bar.
Roger, are you wounded?
No, I'm not.
Good. Contact close.
Contact close in the trees to the left of the road. Southwest.
Taking fire, not one.
Fuck one.
Danger close.
Point blank, withdraw. Withdraw up the road. Structure withdrawal. Contact with point blank.
Reloading.
I don't have a single vision.
We legit have people without 50 meters.
Good mate.
Get your ass moving. Now.
Good night.
Touchdown, you need to move.
Roger. We're moving up the hill.
Right. We're going to peel from right to left. I'm gonna give it a shot. Holton, stop me.
We just have contact northwest.
Yeah, we're moving.
Yeah,
That would be good.
I am rear.
In the field, fair.
I'm rear anyway, so if I can have explosives.
It's not, I'm out of the middle of the field, building a couple short trenches to make a little foxhole as we go uphill. Out.
Move down next to the tree line north of.
Acknowledged. Hold back down here.
Smoking tree line, all of you there. I'm currently moving, starting north along the tree line. Those of you that are currently standing still, return fire.
Guys, up there. We're moving north. Back down. Oh, some snow. We're moving north. North.
North, copy, adjusting approach.
It's north.
Do you need to grab your launcher or something?
Yeah, grab it. I'm way too heavy.
Should never be
Right.
over 40.
Well, not over 40, I'm 39. Still fabulous.
That's still too much.
Yeah, I know.
Don't be over 35. Get someone else to grab stuff. You should know this stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, this is Snow. I do need a patch bandage.
You're last man now, so.
I'm just fucking hell, I'm just making sure we're not leaving anything behind.
I'm gonna get behind a tree and I'll patch myself up. My
There's
horse acting up.
one requesting Zulu fire for immediate suppression.
Roger.
We can easily pass
Send
over.
fire mission over.
Right, let's get him on calling after. Take initiative. You're running out.
There's one requesting hasty suppression for fire break with 03619er break. Friendly position 03721 break. Danger close break. Requesting suppression HE
I
for
want
1
bounding
minute
over
over.
to that field. So.
HE for 1 minute.
Move over to that
Roger.
cover
Out.
now.
Copy.
Right, get ready to move on. We have hasty suppression of HE coming in.
Where's your cover then? You moved.
Cover.
Shot.
Get your ass moving.
Delta, son, where is that?
Setting up some trenches along your retreat path.
Charlie,
cannot move. I have some. I need to hold. You move.
Flash.
Headshot.
Brother.
At that position. Zero, this is 1-1 requesting new fire mission after current fire mission ends.
Roger. Do you wish to continue previous fire mission over?
Yes, continue. After current fire mission has ended, I request new fire for suppression smoke over.
Roger, be advised, current fire mission has ended. Do you wish for fire for smoke at your current fire mission over?
There's requesting firepower suppression smoke from grid 037121 to grid 039121. I want suppression with smoke in a line, over.
Roger, requesting linear fire mission out.
You keep moving. I've ordered smoke.
Oh, on me.
My stamina's not too high.
Yeah, no, mine either.
Alright, then let's slowly work together.
Shot.
Alright, are we seeing anything?
Negative.
Judy Whitley is in the field.
At least
Uh,
one.
Did we lose Holton?
Yes, he was inside.
Yeah, not hearing his bickering and arguing, so brilliant.
Hey guys, quick question. I hear my heart beating.
Yeah.
How do I fix that?
By dying. I don't know.
Okay.
No, you have low blood pressure or pulse.
Yeah.
You need some blood, saline, or epinephrine.
Wait, I can.
Right, we're
give
smoking
you a
coming.
treat.
Get down. Smoke. Still gonna hurt you.
Wait. No,
I
I'm gonna give
give
you a
my.
treat.
Yep, I'm giving myself saline right now.
I'm giving you a plasma, I think.
But just
Thank
give
you,
yourself
thank
an
you.
epi. Give yourself an epi just in case.
So I gave you.
Copy.
I also gave you plasma.
Right, we're
Alrighty, injecting epinephrine.
We'll fall back to base.
Hey.
Oh, Holton's back.
Oh yeah. What are we doing? Falling back more
I
or
believe we should fall back to base, honestly.
This is a lot of smoke.
Okay.
Don't think we're able to continue the fight for too much longer.
Hey, firm. Do you want me to get people moving now, or do you want to stay here for a bit?
Currently just gotta reorg a tiny little bit to get my headset. I'm good.
I only see rabbits.
Good. Right, well, Holton. We'll just fall back north, following the little tree line here.
Yeah,
Just
that's
stay
what
on
I'm
the side.
thinking.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing.
Yeah, that's why I retreated on the side. So if we're trying to fall back there, still have more line backwards according through.
Alright, if you could have Delta start moving, Charlie will hold.
Delta on me, prepare to move.
Delta, you're moving. Charlie's halting.
Yep.
Advise falling back to base RTB north along the little tree line in the opening.
Right, set up positions behind this wall. Delta set.
I'm
I see hostiles in the tree line, bearing 225.
Far do you think they see us?
Advise with still more contacts. Won't engage. We'll continue.
Yeah, I spot multiple hostiles bearing 225 or 220, moving up.
Yeah, visual. Yeah, deploying a firing line along the tree line and call in artillery.
1-0, this is 1-1. Requesting new fire mission. Same coordinates, same ordnance. Second to last, so HE for suppression. Grid 035119, over.
Contacts are on the road now.
Be advised, 1-1, you've nearly used all the ammunition left in the mortar pit. The remainder I would advise saving until a bit more of a rainier day. Out.
218 crawling.
See how Contacts on the road bearing 218, somewhere crawling. Don't seem to have spotted us yet.
Yeah.
I'll keep it that way.
Charlie, we can fire this thing if that's needed. You guys keep moving, I guess.
Yeah, Delta hold. Charlie will keep moving.
Oh, on me.
They may have just spotted us. They pointed at us, then laid out, and now they're crawling.
Yeah, Delta, keep your guns pointed at them. Just take them out if they try and shoot you.
And Charlie, if you could have a wedge on me, please.
Copy. I'm on your left side.
Sorry, could we form that into a right echelon, please? So just fall behind snow. Tunnel. Be like a line from my right to the rear. Yeah, I got it. Does not seem to go back.
I'm also down.
Belt, sit up.
I'll get up here.
Hostiles have not spotted us yet.
No, if you want to work this slowly, you gotta press Control and C.
But I'm out of stamina, so it doesn't work.
Alright, Delta, you can start falling back now. Charlie's holding.
Right, deploy into a line facing up towards them so you can cover them.
Alright, copy.
There's a 1-1 RTB. More.
1-1, repeat message up.
1-0, this is 1-1. Currently returning to base, over.
Roger, be advised, presently we are endeavouring to move further towards the north with our remaining elements to set ourselves on the main line. Carry on northwardly. Out.
Yeah, I heard it. Should we just be... I think we can move together now and just follow this until we get into more forests. It's up crossing now.
Yeah, rather view of that.
Charlie will take... Can Charlie take point, Holton? I'm still out of stamina. Mine is not beginning.
Are you sure not wounded or something?
No, but I'll stay still and it's not beginning. Right.
Charlie, wedge on me.
Walk backwards, push on.
Right.
It usually works for me at least.
No, stop digging.
Armor!
Armor! Who has the AT?
Well, you had the AT, Holton.
Well, I was dead, you dumbass.
Oh. Well, guess we'll die then.
I'll place a fucking minefield. I have explosives.
Press V, keep moving, keep moving.
Everyone move. I'm gonna try to get it with explosives.
Well,
Very God, stay away from the opening in the tree line, you'll be shot and killed.
Tunnel is down. Tunnel is down.
Oh, fucking hell. Like dead?
Not dead.
Coming close, get your fucking asses moving, down, now.
Will they carry him?
I'm gonna stay down here. Don't move up.
You're still bleeding if I carry
I think I've got yeah, I got ×7 smoke. So I can give you all a smoke screen if you all need one.
Yeah, I just wait a second.
Let me build a trench around these guys. I don't like how they're in the open.
No, you're not going to do that, no.
Alright, he's stable. I'm gonna grab him.
What vehicle is it?
Alright, Kevin.
BRDM.
I'm gonna try taking it.
Is the BRDM stationary?
And he's going towards about 50 meters out west. That's him.
Lost.
Lost eyes.
Have visual on the BRDM, it's still stationary.
I hear a jet.
More probably.
Don't give me a bear, this is one message.
We're behind a tree, so that's the best.
If that works,
I'm gonna patch up Tunnel's arm. I think he needs need some saline. Yeah, he's lost a lot of blood.
Yeah, that's friendly. Brilliant.
Good effect, PRGM. The crew dismounted.
Yeah, friendly air support is on it.
Alright.
Oh, get your asses moving, I'm coming.
Tunnel needs lots and lots of
12. We have 1 times casualty, just tending to him. Rest of you keep moving. We're falling back further north.
That's normal, I'm taking away a real slow one.
Keep control of it.
Right, we're moving on me.
How is he?
I'm giving him as much blood as I can because he's lost a lot. And I think I should give him some epi as well.
1-0, this is 1-1, message over. Serious 1-1, I say again. Sorry, message over.
1-1, this is 1-0, send message over.
Serious 1-1, would you be so kind as to share grid coordinates with new base location over?
Roger. Grid reference approximate 038127, over.
Acknowledged, thank you. We are around 3 to 4 minutes out, Talia.
I think I spotted up friendly, bearing 340.
Yeah, southbound route, we have friendlies moving.
Yeah.
Eyes on camp bearing 325.
Totally, you can withdraw. Or I'm gonna get into the forest.
Right, we're clear here. And stand down and fall back into base.
Your turn to carry him. I'm out. It's done.
I can do that, let us stand there.
Yeah, it takes a lot to do, so you have to. That's good.
Oh my god. This vehicle literally blasted through me and shot me like 5 meters through the air.
Okay,
Everyone's up. We're clear and move backwards.
Alright, get your asses into over to those vehicles.
No. My stamina. Where is it gone?
I have returned from the dead.
Yeah, stamina doesn't seem to go back there. No, it's not. I'll be back in a few minutes. I need to get a drink.
That's a bit too intense for him, poor guy.
But
Good walk.
Wait, we had vehicles the whole time?
I did not see them, but I suspect it was very fun.
Yeah, it was.
Bert. After we've done the briefing and debrief, can we touch the water mechanic that he's drinking to try to fix stamina?
Well, it's quite straightforward. It's just an ace setting, if I remember, but I could set that up for the next mission if you like.
Well, I'd like to try it before we actually go in for it, but...
Okay,
yeah.
we can do that. No worries.
Hey, we've got a couple
can't
wounded
do it
guys
myself.
over here. How do we...
Right. Could I have the Charlie Far team on my left? If you went Charlie, fall in on my left.
Come on, good people.
Don't be shy, don't be shy. Forward down. There we go.
Nope, that's fine.
All the Charlie on my left. And form into a neat orderly little line, if you please.
Come on, red people.
It shouldn't be that difficult. And
No.
all the members of Delta
Put on your
L grant
Delta.
heals as time goes along. And all the Delta chaps, could you get on the rear rank directly behind? If you're not, Charlie, get directly behind.
I'm back.
Brilliant.
Ah,
Fall in on my position. Fall in. And you're missing one.
Snow, go in front rank. This is broken,
What's
but-
front rank?
Switch with Toad, actually.
It's
fuck
all
it,
good
no.
so well during the trainings. Not so well after the mission
Yeah,
for some reason.
we're 70 teams.
Oh wait, you want me to go in first? Alright.
Toad, you should be in
Breeze.
rear.
I'm talking about one episode.
Oh god,
Right,
okay.
we're gonna do this very simply. Snow, Touchdown, Tannel, and Toda, run over to my left. Snow,
I physically can't run.
walk over to my left. There you go.
I'll walk with
Slot
determination.
slot in. Come on. Fix yourself. Look to your right to fix yourself. Make sure you're in the right-hand side. Now, Holton, Thompson, and Hammer, you fall in directly behind. There you go.
If we fold the spaces in between them, it works.
This is efficient. Make sure you have your magazines unloaded. Because as I'm sure you all know, if there's one thing I do not like, it is getting shot, especially during debriefs. Right. Did anyone have any huge technical difficulties? And before that, actually, does anyone need a heal?
Yes,
Yes.
I would like a heal.
Heal, please.
Shine and Tunnel. Anybody else?
Thank you.
No. Right. Anybody here have any huge technical difficulties during the mission, especially when it came to the snow, because that's something that I was using that I didn't make, so it might have had something that I didn't spot when I put it just directly in from someone else having made it. Did
Felt like
anyone
home.
have any problem with it?
Felt like home, so it was good.
I think it was actually nice looking.
Good. It
Yeah,
was
I
better than mine because the texture was better than the one that I used. So, there
I
you
had a
go.
technical issue.
Right. Well, considering it seems everybody were having a nice little time with the snow, we are going to go on to the debrief. Snow Owl, positives and negatives.
Alright, so for the positives, I like this mission. It was a nice convoy hit, though. I don't know. Didn't we already do another convoy hit mission last week? That's whatever. I still like the mission. It's just a repeat. So that's good. Honestly, I'm only conscious about me being drunk during this mission. Was I helpful with my trenches I kept building, or?
You really did enjoy digging trenches, that's for sure. Maybe a bit too much.
I mean, I
There's
couldn't get a
middle
good
thing,
shot off.
Because here's the thing: if you stood in an open field and the machine gun fire is going, the natural reaction should be "Let's run to cover." It shouldn't be "Let's make cover." I think you actually got shot at one point
Yes,
whilst
sir.
digging a trench. Once or twice, actually, come to think of it.
Yes,
Because
sir.
you were digging a trench in the middle of an open field and then sort of got shocked when you noticed, oh, I'm a stationary target now in the middle of a field.
I just want to make the sacrifice to cover my team.
That is all well and good. Didn't need to be a sacrifice. You could have just ran into the nearest piece of foliage and cover, and it would have been just as well.
Yes.
Though, you know, live and learn. Anything else, Snow?
That'll be all, sir. Thank you.
Wonderful. That makes it Thompson. Positives and negatives.
Yeah, I like the up, love the snow. Everything worked quite well. We only had one casualty. Yeah,
Yeah,
good up.
unfortunate about that, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course it's Ola.
Difficult times. Anything else you want to add, Thompson?
No, that's all.
Wonderful. Moving on. Toda.
Well, it was a similar mission to what we did like last week. An ambush. We've done this before, so. But I have to say, I like the retreat part quite a bit. The retreating was actually more fun than the ambush itself.
Yeah, that was kind of what I was planning around, because this mission was essentially gonna. You've all participated in my secret training of withdrawing under pressure. Ha ha ha. It's essentially the idea of how you move from try to disengage cleanly from an enemy. And as you can see, it's very difficult. It's very difficult to withdraw cleanly from an enemy. And considering you only took one casualty, I think you did it rather well. Especially considering I did send some cheeky air support the enemy's way.
Yeah, I think so too. I thought it was actually kind of great that the enemy was smart enough to avoid the roads after they got hit. And they attacked from the woods. So we had our hands full dealing with them. I also have to say that I enjoyed the presence of aircraft, the enemy aircraft. It's pretty exciting. There's not much we can do about that. We can just duck and hide when we
It
get
is the only
aircraft.
thing you really can do, yeah.
Yeah, I think it adds some more complexity and excitement to the missions.
And that's also why I decided to put it in on this, where the weather conditions were rather bad, and you had snow and you had forest, which meant it was very difficult for any aircraft to really truly engage you properly. Which I think also made that there was things you could do to avoid aircraft, i.e. run into the woods and hide.
No.
Anything else, Taylor?
Well, maybe two things that I could comment on.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, when the mission started, we ran into some civilians and for some reason wanted to have a chat with them. I thought that was unnecessary and a waste of time. The civilians are a distraction. I don't see any reason to talk to those civilians in this context, in this type of mission.
Yeah, I mean, I get it from the perspective of maybe wanting to try to get information from them, but I wanted to reiterate what I said during the briefing, which was a large proportion of the civilian population were scared of our forces on account of the fact that we have been in their cities and taken over their buildings for defensive position. And that, generally speaking, the civilians wanted to avoid being in contact with us. As I'm sure you saw, there were civilians that were camping off the roads, multiple civilians in a couple of tents and stuff, and some made shelters on the side of the roads. And generally speaking, the few that were on the road ran off as soon as they got in contact with you.
Mm-hmm. Well, also something that we could probably talk about in this debrief was Snow was planting an explosive on the road at one point, and he got yelled at for it. I don't understand why. I think he had a legitimate, he had a perfectly good reason to be on the road if he was planting an explosive there. Maybe it should have been communicated better or something like that, but I don't really appreciate that he got yelled at for it.
Thank you.
I have something important to add to that. It was because I was prepared to detonate. We knew the enemies were incoming, like within a minute, and I was prepared to detonate a claymore, and I saw someone run out right in the angle where I had my claymore ready to detonate, and I'd rather not blow them up by accident. So.
Thank you, Horton. My apologies. I'll try to communicate better in the future when I want to plant explosives.
Yeah, like if you'd warned me that you were going out, I would have halted my explosive triggering, holding down the buttons to be ready. So
it's a question of communication. So often is I'm inclined to agree that I get it in a stressful situation. Shouting is the easiest thing to do. But I also kind of want to just say that the communication, it's usually better ways to do it. But I get you from your perspective as well, Holton. You were probably rather stressed, and you were probably thinking, "Oh bugger, what if I snapped and didn't see that it was a friendly, and then bang, one of us is dead." I get it. A bit of a stressful one. I'm sure it was something you can work on, the bunch of you. But it's also a fair pointed totem. I'll see about maybe taking that up in some documentation at some point. Anything else, Toto?
No, I'm done.
All right, Colonel.
Alright, so I think it was a nice mission overall. But I did not like it like when we were doing the first ambush. I think we really executed it good, and I don't know why they started pursuing us after that. I really would like to have done the second ambush without being hunted out of the woods. Like
There's a simple reason why they spotted you. It was because you did kill the majority of them, the vast majority of them. There were still some parts left of the lead element, but as I detailed, there was approximately a platoon-sized element moving down that road. And the platoon-sized element were moving down in the beginning in essentially a long column along the road with 2 vehicles up at the front. Essentially what happened as soon as the contact was initiated was one of the lead section of this platoon was essentially annihilated with its lead vehicle. And after that, essentially what happened was the rear section spread out and the middle section spread out and continued essentially on an attack. Now, as to why they caught you on the second ambush, I can't say for certain who was spotted, but I do know that they started shooting at someone on the road. That's all I know. I wasn't fiddling too much with the AI at the time. I was actually busy trying to sort out some problems I was having with the mortar system I've implemented because I've been silly with it. So I was busy doing that. The only thing I know, as I say, is that there was a person on the road and the enemy opened fire on that person on the road. And I presume that is when they deployed into line and started advancing on you. I think. I'm not certain.
Alright. And I think next time when we do something like that and we know that like such a big column of enemies is coming up, we could like set up a bigger ambush where we like wait until they are like in the middle of all of us, that we see every element and every search and everything, and then we could like rain hell from
That's a high
all of
risk,
us.
high reward sort of thing, because the problem with that is very difficult to disengage if you get engaged in that sort of situation. So I understand, given the tasking that Touchdown received, I slow down the enemy advance. Not necessarily kill all the enemies, it was slow down the enemy advance. Given that that was his objective, I think it was the right call to essentially slow down the enemy by taking out their lead element and then falling back in good order. I think that was the right call to make. Although I get it, if I'd given the priority, let's say this was a grouping of the supply vehicles and your objective was to take out the supply vehicles, then obviously I would have completely agreed with your point, Tannel. But that wasn't the mission. The mission was to slow down the enemy advance.
Yeah, but I just want to mention, you could also do like something, a guerrilla tactic or something where you engage, kill as much as you can, and after the enemy start reorganizing and firing back at you, everyone goes like, run away and come to some rendezvous point. But
I get what you mean.
Would also be an option.
Fair.
And the second point, I don't know how I lived in the end. Like, I was going to Johansson, and all of a sudden I just heard a vehicle shooting through me, blowing me like 5 meters through the air, and then I was just on the ground and thinking, alright, I'm dead. And then I started breathing again.
You were very lucky. Very, very lucky.
You're welcome.
I would have scared away the bullets.
No, I think I packed like 100 liters of blood into him.
That might have something to do
Yeah,
with
that
it.
also did something to you, Tolden.
I don't know what kind of vehicle it was, but it blew through me.
Yeah, it was a
BRDM, I think. There were two
Yeah.
BRDMs attached to the enemy platoon.
I mean, I literally flew.
I think it must have been the Dushka that shot. No, it might have been the other thing. What is the other thing on that thing called? The bigger one.
The cord.
Ah, they. Could have been that. But then you should have been very dead. Like, very, very dead.
Yeah, I don't honestly know how the fuck I lived through that.
Fair enough. Anything else you want to add, Tannel?
No, it was a good mission. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm done.
Holson, you were 2 IC, weren't you?
Yeah.
Well, then you'll have to wait second to last. Hammer. Positives, negatives.
Positive, we made it through the mission. Negatives, some people died.
That is a good way to summarize a military operation.
That's
Anything
it.
else? That's it?
I got.
Alright, Holton.
Oh, wait, I wanted to mention one thing, sorry.
Yes.
I had a weird technical thing where, like, I shot my rocket and it disappeared for like 2 seconds and then reappeared at explosion.
I'll look into it. I don't know what it is, but I can see if I can find out.
Yeah, I just wanted to throw it out there. Other than that, everything.
Yeah, I'll look into it. I don't know what it is, but it presumably is. I'm not going to bore you. I think it's probably ace ballistics or something like that. But go on, Holton.
I think most went well. I don't really have much to say. So, yeah.
That's a first.
Yeah. Nothing negative either?
Well.
Not much.
Oh, well done. I'm happy.
Right. Touchdown.
Yeah. I enjoyed the mission. I think it was quite alright. The first ambush went rather quite good. I should have bit more clear on the entrenchment to the south, but was still done good, so thanks to Talon's enough for that. Also good from the Delta fellas, as always. Fall back to rendezvous, the next section, so position, sorry, been a long night. The second ambush position went alright until we got engaged, where we pulled back to the third position. This one was set up rather hastily, and we tried to push them back a bit before falling back. I think my biggest downfall happened around here. As I was out of stamina and Holton pushed them up, we should have fallen back even further east, as I should have seen that they would probably push along the, through the woods, so they will come through the woods and not on the road. That's on me. There's a lot of things happening, so didn't have time to think that further. All in all, I think the mission went quite alright. I enjoyed the mission. I enjoyed Holton's 2IC leadership. And I also enjoyed everybody's attendance and their performance. To round it off, I would like, if anybody has any criticism or tips, to come forward with them towards me, the plan, or whatever. If there is anything. I sure hope there is.
You suck.
Constructive criticism, should have clarified.
Exactly. That's why you should always clarify.
Yeah. Do you have anything, Holton? You didn't. I think you have something.
So, it does not have a core. It has BRDM has a KPVT and some sort of 762 firing thing. Not a fucking dashcam or stuff like that, because that's
fine.
4.7.
Okay.
Fine. I am
how is that
perfectly
relevant?
PKT.
How is that relevant?
How is that relevant to Torstein's
I
leadership?
need constructive criticism, not the PKT or PKM or whatever.
Important info for tanking.
Well, I'm not tanking.
Exactly.
I do motorized infantry.
Yeah, that means it's even worse for you, which means you need to know it even more.
But how? Why did you bring that up? I don't know why.
Also, no one cares if it's a 14 or 12 millimeter cannon.
Well, wait.
I
I just heard a boom off in the distance. Are we still safe?
Yeah,
I think your vehicle would also care.
Okay.
What are you rambling about, Holton?
I mean, I don't care if they have a BB gun.
Oh.
They're gonna shoot at us.
It's so scary.
I mean, personally, I would argue I wouldn't want to be shot by either, so a good policy is to take cover either way, I think.
Yeah.
Sure.
Bert, can I ask for criticism, constructive criticism from you on long-range communication, artillery, and planning?
I will first off, because this is going more into the nitty-gritty how we do things in the
We can
unit
take
level
it
thing.
later,
So
yeah.
I think we should say thank you to all of those that aren't interested in listening to that part of me rambling about how to best utilize fire missions and standing barrages. So thank you all for coming. Those of you that decided to leave, it's been great fun to see you on. I think for once I could not pick out a huge amount of mistakes made by the individual Fusiliers.
Oh,
so
hey.
very well done.
Oh, it's
very
not
little
all
to
me.
criticize
Oh,
from all of you this time.
Wait, we did not
I'm
fuck
very
up yet.
pleased with your
We have still time to fuck up, guys.
No, you don't.
No,
Don't
we
fuck
just
up.
got away with it.
Being
Go,
so
grenades.
sad.
Reload your magazine. Shoot everyone. Go.
Tyler, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Turn 90 degrees to your right, face that way,
Yeah.
and run. Run like hell.
No.
Unlearn your magazine, you bastard. Unlearn your magazine.
Wait, I have another idea.
Alright. Well,
It still has the UGL loaded.
unload it. Bastard, unload it. Right.
Uh,
Considering I take off the fucking bayonet, don't- it was all well and good up until this point, fuckers. Come on. Come on. Do it properly. You're this close to the finishing line. It's like running a marathon and giving up on the last 50 bloody meters.
That's what I used to do.
Can somebody cook a grenade? Like,
Right.
overcooked.
I can cook an explosive charge.
Oh, please,
yeah,
just shut
please
up.
do that.
Please.
Right. Excluding the last part of that, thank you all for. For you, Touchdown.
Yeah.
Number one, which I think is very important to note here, I think one thing that I would say to you is there was relatively clear. I'm sorry about not giving proper radio communication procedures for the artillery for most of this one. There was a reason. It was primarily because I was doing what I normally do when I have done new scripting on the mission, which was continually try to make sure that nothing explodes. Because I was very scared. It was especially not the snow script, but if you remember, I was talking about there would be a sort of flare up in sort of a gust of wind and all that. That's the sort of latter part of the mission.
Yeah.
That was supposed to happen, and I tried to make it happen by a trigger. The problem is the trigger didn't want to activate, and it didn't want to go together with the script, so I fucked it. I tried to activate it, if you will, manually by using the Zeus. Didn't really work, so I was very busy doing that sort of thing in the background, so I didn't properly communicate about the artillery. So I'm really sorry about that. I'll endeavor to do it next time.
I did not notice too much out of the ordinary, so.
Fair. The other thing, standing barrages. I think you did right in one thing. You had a couple of moments where during your withdrawal, you ordered standing barrages as opposed to sort of sharp barrages with lots of ammunition. But here's the thing. What I would say to you, standing barrages when you move are very good. It's very good policy, but it is very ammunition intensive. There was one point where I got a farm mission where you wanted a standing barrage, but I think it was 4 minutes.
I did not specify a time, I think.
You
Or if
did
I
for
did, it
each
was
of them.
1 minute. Did I? Okay.
But you did slow down a bit after a while, and ended up most of them were just about 1 minute. And 1 minute is very doable. It's a very sort of neat thing because that's around about 6 shells, once every 10 seconds or so. But it is a bit intensive if you're going to bring about 1 shell every 10 seconds over, say, 5 minutes. It becomes quite a lot of ammunition usage. And I have had this sort of informal policy where I give the artillery guns or the mortar guns a certain amount of ammunition from the get-go of the mission. And I try not to go over it because I think it's a bit a sort of, if you have a hammer, every problem is a nail sort of solution. Oh, we're being charged by infantry, mortar it. Oh, we're having difficulty with draw, mortaring.
Well, if I did call in for 4 minutes, then I apologize because I did not notice that I did so. I think you went out.
You were admittedly very stressed when you were saying it.
I had a lot of things to do, yeah. So. And I was fleeing
so my point
from
is
enemies,
essentially,
so.
I have also noticed there will be times where you've gotten better at this over time. In ye olde days, remember you would call in like 30 shell barrages, but this time it was very short and sharp barrages with about 5 shells.
Yeah.
But I did notice there was a correlation between how stressed you were and how many shells you were calling in, even though the effect would probably be the same.
Yeah.
And that's the moment where I would say take a little bit of a step back and review. Do I need 10 shells or will 5 shells do? Do I need 15 shells or will 5 shells do?
That's fair. Yeah, I see that.
Because it's one of those things you're wanting to use the minimal amount of force to have the maximum effect on target. And if you can do it with 5 shells, that's ideal. Now, what I also like is you utilized smoke during your withdrawal in the form of utilizing the smoke from the artillery. But from that perspective, I would also say, if you want to call in a linear fire mission, what you do, if you look on the map, I'm going to sort of draw it out, sort of principally, how it's supposed to work in principle. If we say that the mortar, I'm going to, for some reason I can't put down mortars. We say that the mortar is here, right?
Mhm.
We say that your position is right here. The way you do it, if you wanted to call in a mortar strike, is, let's say you wanted this bomb. You call in that is the beginning of the fire mission. So let's say we wanted for, I want the mortar barrage, or the smoke barrage, to start at 047021. And then you can detail, and you wanted to carry for 200 meters to the south in a linear
Okay.
formation. So you can detail it like that, and then essentially the smoke will be laid from that point in a linear fashion down like
Yeah,
that.
because what I did, I called in
You called in
2
this
grids
part?
and then between those.
Yeah, and because the reason is because that's very difficult to calculate if you are sitting and trying to do this under pressure and you're wanting to be quick. It's much easier to just do that and detail that you're supposed to make a line at a certain bearing. It's much quicker and easier.
What keep in mind?
Because what I ended up doing was, instead of just calling it in using the little artillery thing that I've set up, instead I went and I needed to look on the map very carefully and go, this grid reference and this grid reference and this line in between and that sort of thing. And that's a bit inefficient.
That's fair. Yeah, I see that.
Um,
But all in all, how was my radio communication for artillery, or in general?
in general, it was rather alright. I think, for one, which I rather appreciated, you used Alpha for most of this, so that's nice. That's
I
an
remembered,
improvement.
yeah.
Step in the right direction.
I predominantly used just 1-0 though. So.
That's true, for
Yeah.
laziness. I also did it for laziness.
Yeah.
Um,
Won't blame me.
I think one thing that I would also say to you is, if you wanted full marks, I would send more information reports.
Yeah.
Because I think it's good for 2 reasons. Number one, it lets me kind of into your thought process, which helps me during the debriefs. But more importantly, which I think is even more important, it helps you organize your thoughts. Because it's one thing that I do quite often every time you see me lead, even if there's no real purpose to it. I will quite often, especially if there's like a large PvP thing and we have someone above us, I will send in pieces of information that I know will probably not be used that much. Number one, obviously, because it helps the platoon commander, but secondarily, which I think is also very important, it helps you organize your thoughts, because it lets you sort of summarize, this is what has happened, this is what I'm doing, and this is what I want to achieve by the end of it.
Wait, so you want me to talk with you more on the long range?
Actually, if you have the time, I would say yes.
Sure, say less.
The reason is
You don't
because
seem so
if you
pleased with
give
me on
quick
that.
situation reports, it can be something as simple as, I have engaged enemy forces to my bearing 150. We are withdrawing to our northwest. We have taken 1 casualty out. Simple as that, because it also puts things in perspective for you. There are probably other things, but I can't remember them off the top of my head.
Anything that you see that I should have included in the plan? Or is...
One thing that I would definitely say you should have had in the planning stage is actually, in addition to this ambush position right here, and this ambush position, I only ordered you to form 2, right?
Yeah.
But I think you could have had alternate positions as well.
Yeah, fair.
And essentially that came to a certain extent down to time. But I think you could have at least done something similar to this, where you sort of just did this part of the road we'll try to ambush, and say this part of the road and this part of the road, or whatever. Completely up to you, really, how you would do it from that point. But it's essentially just marking out multiple areas you could have. And in addition to that, remembering to call in the TRPs ahead of time.
Yeah.
Because I think it would have been really helpful for you during this withdrawal right here at the first point, if you had had a TRP in what was, to me, what I saw as the biggest danger, which wasn't what you could see. What you could see in this area would be no problem. You can deal with that relatively easily. But if you had called in an artillery barrage, a standing barrage, to the west here, behind this hilltop that you couldn't see as you were engaging the forward element. You could have, number one, taken out a hell of a lot more of them in the initial ambush, and secondarily, which I think is more important, you would have cut them off from being able to reinforce their forward element. Which is essentially you using the artillery to strike something you can't see, but you can be pretty certain is there.
Yeah, I
Essentially
agree.
the idea.
So just to fill you in, I completely agree. It's something I should have done. Ran out a bit of time in the planning phase, so that my intent was to mark those well, and this was setting up on sector 1. So I'll mark like 4 or 5. Did not have time, and I also spent a lot of time after the initial ambush trying to get, first of all, Charlie to fall back to Delta, and then Delta to move. But I agree. I should have called in more artillery.
Fair. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is indeed what it is. I think there's always
thanks,
nitpicks
Lasse.
I could do, but I think overall it was a well-executed operation from your part. I think working on staying calm under pressure, withdrawing under pressure, and a little bit more on the pre-planning stage would have helped. And I think you should definitely not underestimate working on those very important points. Other than that, I think it was pretty much as good as could be under the circumstances.
Fair. I'll take this. Went quite alright then.
It went quite alright. Still, there are things you could improve on.
Always are. It would be horribly boring if there was nothing to improve on. Pitch perfect every time.
Well, as you well know, it is a difficult life.
Yeah.
For poor little me. Doing it
Sure.
absolutely perfectly every time. But
tell me about it.
Absolutely. Alright, I see a surprising amount of you stayed around to listen to that bit, so happy days.
Did anybody disconnect at all?
So that was a
No.
long
I do
debrief.
not think so.
Well, you could have hopped out like 10 minutes ago if you wanted to.
50
I know,
minutes.
but I'm recording the whole event, so when debrief is ended,
Oh.
I'll cut the feed.
Oh, fair.
That's neat.
Oh. Fair enough.
Yep.
Alright.
I'm gonna be famous.
Order, who wants to be famous? Speak up.
Yeah, I want. I'm not sure.
Johnson. Okay.
I won't be able to walk alone on the street though without time to take pictures.
There's that.
Yeah, Bert can't. do
Speaking
that.
of
I've
which,
heard
I
horror
got a
stories.
very good paparazzi image that I will give on the group chat momentarily. I
Oh.
think it was very good. Give me 1 second, I'll send it up on the group chat.
Oh, please do. I'm interested now.
Because I think it's, to my mind, one of the better ones I've actually taken of you, Champs, in a relatively long time. Because you were deployed in a very sort of neat fashion, which I liked.
Bert, can you just add? NASA just poked me with the message, "Don't trust Bert, he's really British." I don't know what to take from that.
Wait, I thought it was Norwegian.
I am, but Nasser is Jordanian and he feels like he needs to split me away from the rest of the people in this unit.
To him, Bert feels British.
Actually, wait, I got one criticizing note here. We're in a snowy tundra, right? And we got the pants for the job, but our shirts are brown. We
Well,
stick
you don't
out
have the
just...
pants either.
I will send
It's
you an
the
image
Brits.
later.
It's
It's
the
the
Brits.
British. It's the British way of doing things. I'm
Still
afraid.
better than Americans, that's for sure.
Oh, wait, maybe I understand it now. So the white pants were to blend in with the snow, and the brownish camouflage shirt would help us blend in with trees and stuff that'd be above the
That
snow.
is the idea.
Yeah. We look
Okay.
like trees.
Does it work?
One question. Do
Sort
they
of.
know the colder it gets, the less trees there are?
No, damn it, didn't work. I was good. I tested.
Take that as a no.
Wait, what was that question?
Do they know that the more cold it gets, the less trees there are?
Pine forest is still a relatively big thing.
Yeah,
A good picture, Bert. I'll give you that.
I think it's
A
rather
really
neat.
good one.
It's on the group chat for anyone interested.
Please send me that over Imgur or something so I can download it properly.
If you click on the link, you can download it. I think.
But does work.
Oh yeah.
Copy
open
image
in new window,
URL.
Where's
Go
opening?
to the browser, paste it in, right click, save image as.
Colton,
and
do you
save
know?
it.
Did you know? You can right click and open image in a new window, and you don't have to copy the link.
Oh,
I like the
but I thought
you're above that one.
Yeah, I think Total ones is rather good as well. Maybe even. I mean, it depends, really.
Bird, permission to step out of line.
That is pretty good.
Yep, maybe.
It's pretty good.
Lieutenant Bird, just want a quick request. Can I stand by you real quick? Take a shot at Jane. Congratulate the unit, and now step back in line.
Sure.
Thank you. I'll make it brief, sir.
Do you want me to take your position?
Sure. Or you could get in front of him. However you, because camera's still rolling.
full
Whatever
length.
makes you look pretty.
I'll
I
step,
always look
I'll step to the front there.
Alrighty.
Always snazzy it up a little
First
bit.
on W.
Camera.
Thank you for
Snazzy it up
this.
a little bit. It's for the back, Colton.
Wait, first I should crouch, honestly.
Right. Front rank.
Front rank, go crouch. There you go.
You look like a prisoner of war with your hands
Yeah,
behind your back.
Does someone want to free him up, or?
There we go.
Oh,
There you go.
You
Alright.
look like you have.
First RW. Thank you for taking me on this beautiful snowy mission and putting up with my drunken ass while I build trenches as far as the eye can see.
I didn't have a choice.
Cheers.
Just you two, sir. Great having you on.
Hurrah!
Huzzah! You remember, we're still the Royal Welsh.
For the
Big.
Queen!
And the country, presumably.
And the motherland. Wait, no, that's
And the fatherland. Right.
For the fatherland!
Good in Kaiser. Und
For the
Decken.
motherland.
For the Kaiser!
Whoever took that little pop off, I swear. I'll find you. Oh, fuck now.
Right. Well, thank you all for coming. It's very
You're
neat of
welcome.
you.
We had the fatherland, we had the Kaiser, next is the Führer.
No. There are certain jokes that are off limits to Germans, and that's high on the list.
Ah, god damn it, just because I'm German, that's racist.
It's not.
And I thought we are the racist.
100 years!
I call it
Not even made it
100
worse.
years! After the 100-year mark, you can do what you like, but
I
up until
call
then...
nasty on you, and I thought we are the racists.
You can't
are.
say it's a race,
That's-
because then they mean Aryan, you dumbass.
It's getting political.
Ah, god damn it. I didn't only not Nazi in here.
I cannot see any us.
I did not see that coming. Oh, alright, I shut
Oh,
up.
okay.
Yeah, Tal, just keep moving to your right.
that was
Torstein,
a-
you know what to do.
That was... I thought that was a subtle political joke, Thompson. And I thought it was really well made. You know, continue moving to the right, as in fascism. Keep going. You get it? I thought you'd made a very good pun, but turns out it was just to get him shot.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't a good joke. Yeah, I didn't just catch on. Right, Thompson? He says yes.
Yes.
Oh.
That was rather good.
Yeah. Hey, NASA, I snitched on you. Just so you know.
Right, I will say you can fall out of formation now, gentlemen. You don't have
Maybe
to.
we shoot each other now.
No, you may not.
God
Bird, is
damn
this
it!
the end of debrief?
This is the end
Yes.
of debrief.
Alright,
If
cutting
you want to.
the film.